Here again in Wimbledon with Steve Flink of TennisChannel.com. Steve, we saw Rafa Nadal losing again, but this time, after Rosol, after Darcy's, this time this Kyrgios, in my opinion, is a better player.
Oh, there's no question about that. I agree with you. I mean, he is a future superstar. You could even go that far. And I was surprised Nadal didn't maybe project a little bit more positively for this kid after the match, although I understand because he's seen a lot of players come and go and he wants to see what happens over the next 12 months. But there'd been a lot of talk about him even before today. A wild card, getting to the round of 16, saving 9 match points against Richard Gasquet in the second round. He'd already done some pretty remarkable things. And then what does he do today? Beats Nadal in 4 sets. Who would have believed it?
Yes, and then I remember I saw Kyrgios playing Stepanek in Roland Garros, and he won 7-6, 7-6, 7-6, and he saved 9 set points between the second set and the third set. So this guy has guts. I mean,
yeah, he does. He does, and he showed remarkable poise out there. I was shocked how he kept serving clusters of aces, 13 of his 37 aces in the first set. I was shocked at his poise, service game in, service game out, and then in the tiebreak, he took a 4-love lead in the tiebreak and eventually won at 7-5. He was the one much more sure of himself. Nadal was the one pressing and making the errors. That surprised me a lot.
Yes, also because sometimes you say, okay, he has nothing to lose, but once you're up,
right.
Then you start thinking.
Then you know you have something to lose, and yeah. he didn't change his outlook or demeanor, and that was terrific. Then, of course, we saw Nadal finally broke to win the second set 7-5. They'd been on serve all the way. Nadal was now holding much more easily than he had in the first set when he was always in trouble on his serve. And I thought surely at 1 set all Nadal would win this match. And I think in the middle of the third set, his opponent thought that Nadal was going to win this match.
Yeah, and then Nadal even had a set point in the third set.
At a set point, it was at 5-6 in the third. He'd already had 4-5 deuce, got close in that game.
Yeah.
And then he got to 5-6. At 5-6, he had the set point. 122-mile-an-hour first serve from his opponent down the tee. And Nadal was unable to chip that return back into play. Didn't get quite enough oomph on that return. And then, once again, Nadal was shaky in the third set tiebreak. He was pressing, making errors on his forehand. You could see that he was a little over anxious. He still had 5 points to 4. But he lost the last 3 points and went behind 2-1, and he never really recovered from that, Ubaldo.
Okay, well, we've been talking a lot about Nadal because it's the upset of the day. Of course, we have to remember all what happened also in the other matches. And Raonic beat Nishikori, and he made 35 aces, and he will play Kyrgios, who made 37. So in just 4 sets. So when they play each other, they may go over 100.
It'll be a big servers match. I mean, Kyrgios, he'll have to play an entirely different kind of match against Raonic because Nadal is just they don't resemble each other stylistically at all.
Yeah.
But I think Raonic right now with his experience, I think he's going to be very happy that he's not facing with Nadal in the quarters.
Well, and probably he's very happy also Federer and Wawrinka. They have to play the derby. Between the compatriots, Wawrinka beat Lopez, Federer beat Robredo, revenge of the US Open.
Yeah.
And I think they're both happy that Nadal is not there, because Nadal is always a threat.
Absolutely.
Especially for Federer, I believe.
But Federer better not take Wawrinka lightly, because I know he owned him for a long time, but the last time they played, as you know, in the Monte Carlo final, it was Wawrinka who won the match.
Yeah. Now we have to be very quick and say something about the women, because we had a big upset. Also, Sharapova was becoming the favorite of the tournament after Serena Williams disappearing. Well, Sharapova lost to Kerber.
In a very high-quality 3-set match, by the way.
Yeah. So Kerber-Bouchard will be 1/4 of finals. Alep, Lisicki, another one. So 2 Germans who could meet again maybe in the semifinal. And then down, semifinal is already done. It will be played by 2 Czechs, Safarova and Kvitova.
Yes.
Kvitova is the only one of all the players remaining who has won a slam.
Absolutely, and she's been in good form. She's looking a little more stable than we sometimes see her. She's a very streaky shot maker. You never know what to expect from her, but over the course of this Wimbledon, she's looked very impressive. And And I might make her the slight favorite, although I must say the woman I expect to win it is Bouchard. I honestly think she's ready to win a major, take this title.
Okay, I may agree with you. Before the tournament, I said my outsiders in a way were Bouchard and Kvitova. So
Yeah.
in a way, even if
Well, that would be a nice final. I'd love to see that final.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so it's all for tonight, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye from Wimbledon by me and by Steve Flink of TennisChannel.com.